Well, hello. Yes, I am back. This is Chef Jamie Oliver, and welcome back to my Ruby Randomizer series. And this is just straight recording after, well, not straight recording, but it is basically straight after I done all that stuff in the last episode. So there's been no change to my party. There's still my Marshtot, my Crobat, my Aerodactyl, my Poliwrath, my Venomoth, and my Combuskin still at their respective levels. So I'm just going to quickly go heal ups, because, well, I need to. And, there's no change. Yeah, I've said that, blah, blah, blah. And, so I think I defeated these Team Magma guys last time. Yes, I did, so bye-bye for that. And today in this episode, I am going to hopefully defeat my rival, which is up on Route 110, I believe. And then defeat her, and then get to hopefully the third gym, and maybe defeat the third gym, which would probably be a good episode to finish off on there. And maybe catch a new Pokemon, I don't know, just to see, just in case I have anything else. Let me see. No key items? Ooh. I need to buy some Pokeballs first, so let me just quickly go do that. And just so I can find any Pokemon, just see if it would... Oh, some Great Balls I'll take. Let's take 7, because I can't be bothered to take any potions with me. And, so, yeah, since I've been doing this, my 5th episode, I believe, now. So I'm just going to basically talk about myself and, say why I decided to do this, and, what I want to achieve from it. I just want to achieve some, just like, personal goals for myself, because I've loved Pokemon ever since I was 3 and I'm 17 now. So, it's just always been a lovely hobby of mine, and pastime, it's always been very nice to me. So, yeah, and so about myself, well, as you've probably heard, I'm 17, and well, there's not much more to say about that, really. I'm 17, I'm from England, as you can probably hear by my accent, and I'm from London. Good old London town with their Cockney accents, apparently, which I've never seemed to have gotten, but I don't know. They're just, the Cockney accent's just Cockney, or the Cockney rhyming slang, like dog and bone, which is the good old telephone, and the good old apples and pears, which are the stairs, the good old Lady Godiva, which is good old £5. Good old £5, all sorts of stuff like that, which I've never seemed to get or anything, but not to bore anyone with it, but yeah, just like that. As you can hear, I have a cold still, which is annoying as fuck. And yeah, so, yeah, and since I'm on summer now from school, because I'm in 6th form, or whatever you want to call it, 6th form, not higher education like university sized, but just a higher education anyway, which, I might just try and catch that just for a good laugh. And yes, it would be useful to have a flipping Yanma if it would allow me to catch it. Boom! I caught a Yanma. I might use that later on, just as a change, but don't know whether I might. Let's just quickly go heal up. And as I was saying, yeah, higher education. I just went on summer, and well, I nearly got kicked out during the school year, which my parents didn't really like, and it wasn't even due to my behaviour, which was one thing that everybody thought it was going to be, but it wasn't. It was just because homework issues, and honestly, I haven't done any homework now, so as you can tell, this is probably going to get me in shit if my parents find out. But never mind, you live and learn, and I still haven't. So, so yeah, and I still haven't learned really, but I'll get through this year, and well, I believe I'll get through this year, and if I get through this year, then great. If I don't, then fuck it. So it's all about me, really, and that's everything I really want to say about me. Besides I'm single for any ladies out there, but I don't think any ladies would even consider watching this. But been oh, there we go. And yeah, so getting back to just the Pokemon side of things. I've played every generation, and honestly, my favourite generation is Gen 4. Just Gen 4, just because I played it with my cousins so much, and we always went through it, and it was just so much fun to go through. I just always seem to enjoy it, and the worst generation by far for me is Gen 5. I'm sorry for any Gen 5 lovers out there, but it is terrible. The storyline is so long, so arduous. You actually need to know what you're doing to play the game, which isn't very good for the actual target audience of it, because target audience for kids, and if they have to constantly read things which they don't want to do outside of school, so it's just long arse. And I've played Gen 6. That is very much better than Gen 5. One thing, because the graphics and the diagonal running in it. You can diagonally run. I mean, that's what loads of people were hoping for with this. It's just so good. And I'm just going to quickly say May's stuff and then get back to it.
Hi, the chef. Long time no see. While I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger. So, how about a little battle?
Well, you don't give me a choice in it then. Well, that's useful. Honestly, I would have punched you in the face and run off, but honestly, that's just my personal opinion. And apparently, this developer, which I don't think it is, and I forgot to heal. Crap, shitty, wank, fuck, bollocks, monkeys. So yeah, and as I was saying, yeah, 6th gen so much better, and I'm looking forward to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That's why I'm doing this series, or continue on with this series. That's why I'm continuing on with it, and so yeah, and I'm hoping that I can at least get the games, because it would just be really fun and really good. Just because I've always liked Pokemon, and I'll never grow out of it, no matter whether I'm 50, 500 or whatever, if I can even live that long, which I don't think I'd be able to, especially with the way my diet is at the moment. It's absolutely appalling, but still, get there, Aerodactyl. And so yeah, and well, I'm just going to outline this episode quickly. I'm just going to get the 3rd gym, maybe start going through it, and then stop just before the gym leader and do that in the next episode. And wow, this team is easy as fuck. Let's go for smelling salts. I actually got that voice right for a change. And then go for the hyper voice. Just hyper voicing each other, why don't we? It's just it's basically like a bitch fight. That's what hyper voicing is, just like a massive bitch fight between two people, which honestly is quite funny.
The chef, you've been busy training too, haven't you? I think you deserve a reward. This is from me.
Obtain the item finder.
That's an item finder. Try it out. If there's an item that's not visible, it emits a sound. Okay, the chef, let's meet again. I know it's a little silly coming from me, but I think you should train a lot harder for next time.
And she gets her bike. Well, fuck you, May, or whoever I've actually called you, wherever you actually are. So, I might as well go heal when I'm further up, because there's no actual real bad trainers that I need to face here, and I'm just going to get lots of experience from all these. And okay, that's not very effective. Boom, super effective. Must have been rock or ground type, that must have been. Yeah, with this randomizer, I'm not doing it as Nuzlocke or anything, but this randomizer, I literally randomized everything. I randomized the types of my Pokemon, I randomized the Pokemon in each area, and I randomized the abilities that each of them have got. I noticed that some of them have worse than others, aka my Combustion doesn't have one, which I'm somehow confused by. No, never mind. And so yeah, that's just the way it's going to pan out. And any of you watching this, I want you to write in the comment section what your favourite generation is, as I told you my favourite and my worst, so you might as well tell me your favourite and your worst. Just because, well, I might as well put a question in, and if anybody actually comments, it'll make it a bonus, really. Because I'm not getting many views at the moment, and I'm just hoping that anybody subscribes and anybody comments, anybody just likes this video, because I'm now trying my hardest. Now I'm on summer, so I'm just hoping that I can get. I'm hoping I can get anything here, and so yeah, it's just hoping for the best, really. And I'm gonna my stuttering is starting to kick in here, which I don't usually get, because loads of people, if you talk to my mates, they just usually think that I can't stop talking. I've got a big yap, which I sound like I have, but sometimes when I can just talk really quickly, they can't understand me. And even on this, I can stutter because I get slightly nervous, which is a natural born thing, really, I think. But I think everybody just gets nervous every so often, so maybe when I continue doing this, I'll just get better and better, and just be able to speak all the way through, maybe make more series, and all sorts of that, really. And let's go for the Mach Punch. Not very effective, but it still does a butt-ton of damage, and yeah, that just killed itself. Good-o. And as you've noticed, there's a lot of Pokemon recently that have Wonder Guard. That's because I put an early Wonder Guard in on the randomizer I'm using, which I don't think was the best idea I've ever had. But I lost to a Dunsparce out of all fucking things. But I live and learn, and I placed a Whisper with Wonder Guard, which was weak to flying or water, one of the two. And I just faced a Wonder Guarded Fanfi, which was weak to Bug, which I find very useful indeed. And maybe just quickly go around and get these items, and yeah, you will hear me do some voices every so often, because my voice can go between anything, really, and it's just all good fun, and just a light-hearted romp, really. I can go really high, as you heard from me, or I could go really deep, or I can go into just random opera singing voice if I wanted to. And oh, I forgot about this. It's Wally.
Oh, Uncle, please. I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I've become. And stop smoking these cigars, maybe. That might be a good thing. Please, may I? Please.
Now, hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think that you're pushing it to suddenly challenging a gym?
I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with the Rults, we can beat anyone. And maybe smoke some more cigars if I have time. Oh, hi, Chef. Fancy a smoke?
No thanks, I don't particularly fancy a smoke, thank you very much.
I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. The Chef. I want you and my uncle to understand that. Chef, please, will you have a battle with me?
Well, yeah, sure, just don't offer me cigars in the future, because smoking is bad, people. Smoking is bad for you, as I've found out myself, personally. And, it's a Rults, apparently, this tentacle, so it's worth just a, there we go, Crabhammer will just, fuck rest. Crabhammer will just destroy this very easily, there we go.
I lost. Smoke. Oh, that makes me feel better. Uncle, I'll go back to Verdant Turf.
Sounds like a flipping meal, that does. Surf and turf with a steak or something.
The Chef, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? It's not enough just to have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. It's about letting them smoke cigars and fags with you. Oh, yes.
Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why, what's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you.
the chef. It just dawned on me that you must be a trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. Why don't you visit us in Verdanturf sometime? I'm sure Wally would enjoy it. Okay, that did hurt my voice a bit, but still, maybe should I have a cough anyway, so I try to incorporate my cough into it so I can cough during things which I don't really care about. Let's I'm gonna go through most of this electric type gym now and just like not finish it off, but get to the gym leader and then continue on next time. I'm just gonna face every trainer in here and just see what they have and why they have it. So wow, that's strong. That is strong. That's bulky. I don't know why Needle King would be that bulky, but I'm not sure if even these are electric types because I'm using Crab Hammer and it's super effective. So I'm honestly I have no idea what. Okay, so this one's probably. Yep, that one. Yep, that must be a rock type. So it's definitely not just an electric type gym. And I'm going to put some different Pokemon out as well because my Venomoth hasn't seen much action, and it needs to level up and gain levels anyway. This is a youngster with a Dratini, albeit to me, Dratinis in this gen always look shiny to me for some reason, just because they look purple instead of blue, which I find very peculiar. And at crit, I don't think made much of a difference, but it worked. And so that's 2 more trainers to face for me before getting on. And here's a little bit more about me. I've got my parents split up when I was young, so I've lived with 2 women because my mum went with another woman. Which that's why I'm always open to whatever people's preferences are. So I'm open to preferences, and my dad went off with another woman, so I have 3 mums and a dad. That is very, very confusing to when I tell people. It just makes them go, hey, what? They just get really confused, which makes me laugh so hard. I'm just laughing. I'm just like, yeah, you absolute butt monkeys. You have no idea what I've had to live through. And for a while in my life, I always thought it was normal to live with 2 women, which it might be for some people. Okay, me, it's always been normal, but for some people just find it very hard to comprehend, which they find, just hurts them really. That's why they end up hurting people about it, and so yeah, it's just something that just confuses people. That they just go, hey, well, that's just fun. But they've looked after me well, and I'm in a very good house. I go to a good school. I'm very spoiled, really, for choice, really, with what I've got. But it's very good. And this is only a basic laptop that I'm recording on. Like a Dell, just a normal Dell laptop, but it's doing me well, and it's got enough speed on it, and it's like 6 years old, so it's very, very good. They bought me another laptop the other day, not the other day, for Christmas, and it is so slow for some reason. It's the HP that can turn into a tablet, and I don't know why, but it just seems to be very, very slow, and that's just very, very peculiar. So just remember, guys, the question of the day was, what is your favourite generation of Pokemon? And as I told you, my favourite is 4th, and the one I least like is 5th. And so tell me your favourites and your worst. Maybe even tell me the order at which you want to like them in or not. So this is going to be Chef Jamie Oliver signing out, and I hope to speak to you all again next time. Bye bye.